What is up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. In this video we are talking about Nintendo Switch games that are great online multiplayers for you to play during quarantine. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. With that being said, let's hop into it. Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 different Nintendo Switch games that are perfect online multiplayers for you and I to both play while we are here stuck in quarantine. And honestly, I'm a huge fan of the Nintendo Switch, as you probably already know, but a bunch of these games are great games for you to sit back on your couch or grab your Switch Lite and go on the go. At least walk around in your house. You can't go anywhere right now. But you can play all of these games. As long as you've got Wi-Fi, you can play online multiplayer with these games, and it's totally awesome. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check out the first one right now. Okay, so this first game we are talking about is Mario Tennis Aces. And now this game has been out on the Nintendo Switch for a while, but honestly, this is a fun game to play online multiplayer with your friends because you can't go out and hang out with them right now. So if you are a big fan of tennis and you enjoy any kind of Mario sports, I think this is one that you have to add to your collection. This has a bunch of awesome things added onto it from other past Mario Tennis games, and I think this is very much fun to play. Now, whenever you get your Joy-Con out and you are using that to play and swing and all that, this is such a fun game. Now, when it first came out, there were some characters that were more powerful than others, but that has been fixed, from at least from the knowledge I had of back then. Now, this is very fun, and I feel like this is one of those games where it's online has kind of died out a little bit, and that's okay. I'm not gonna say these have to be roaring and crazy and huge, but this is still a fun game. If you've got friends, playing this with them is definitely one that you should definitely be thinking about, because honestly, being able to serve and destroy them with those power-up shots totally is well worth it. Making them mad and being able to see that and do that to them is just so much fun. And so I think that is why I had to add this one to the list today, because it's one of those games that if you like Mario Tennis or you like tennis in general or sports like this, this is definitely one that you should definitely pick up. Now, when I think of this, I think about back to the Wii games. When I'm talking about Wii Sports, you had tennis and bowling and boxing, all that stuff. That's what this reminds me of, with a Mario spin to it, obviously. So definitely, if you do not have this game, definitely think about adding it to your collection. It is a Nintendo game, so I think the price is still up there, but it's definitely well worth it, and you can play through the campaign and have some fun with there as well. Okay, so now we are talking about Super Mario Party, and honestly, this is an awesome game to sit co-op, couch co-op with your friends, sitting on the couch and playing. But if you can't do that because you're stuck in quarantine, this does have an online multiplayer. However, it does have some issues to it. You cannot play more than one person on each console that you're playing it on, and it as well is not the full Mario Party as you would expect to sit down with the board and get the stars and all that. It is just all the mini games, which is not a bad thing. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just stating the fact that it doesn't have the board game aspect of it, but I still have a lot of fun playing this. Online, it is a little hard. It doesn't show you how to do everything. It just automatically assumes that you know all the games. So that is one thing for me. I had to make sure I learned all the games before I took it online. But honestly, if you want to throw down for a few rounds and play some of the mini games, this is definitely a great way to do that, is on the online multiplayer. Now, this is really fun to play, and I really loved this Mario Party. Now, Mario Party 10 was kind of a letdown on the Wii U, but they brought it back to what I would think of Mario Party 1, 2, and 3, and then added on to that and brought all the great things from all the other ones. And so, in my eyes, this is almost the ultimate Mario Party, and I think this is why I had to add this to the list, is because yes, It does have all those awesome features that I love, and being able to play multiplayer with your friends is just a great thing. And you guys know we're all stuck at home because of this quarantine, so we might as well at least be having fun beating up our friends, right? Speaking of Ultimate, I think it's a good time to talk about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, you probably knew that this game had to be on this list because honestly, who doesn't love beating up their friends and playing Super Smash Bros. Online? Now, a lot of people have claimed this as the ultimate, and I think definitely that is what this is. So if you've played any of the Smash Bros. From the very first one to the Wii U version, you know that this is a very fun game. Now, Smash is great to sit on your couch and talk smack to your friends while you're playing it, but yet again, we cannot do that because of the situation with the isolation, but we can play them online, and honestly, you can play with so many characters. It says 70 different fighters, 100 different stages, and really, I don't think I need to convince you to be playing Super Smash Bros. Online. What I need you guys to do is actually be playing it, because honestly, it's so much fun, and for me, I love playing this. Now, I play it with my friends, and we haven't played it in a while, but every time we get together and play this, we absolutely have so much fun. And realistically, talking smack and beating up your friends with maybe their favorite character, or you not using your character, or getting lucky, or whatever it is totally awesome, because Smash Brothers is one of those games that you can just sit back, relax, and have some fun and destroy your friends, or maybe get destroyed by your friends, depending on how good they are. But I think this is a great game for playing online. Now, it lets you play with up to 8 players online, I believe, and honestly, that's absolute chaos. So if you've got 8 friends and you're playing, good for you, because you're probably going to get destroyed. But I think Super Smash Bros. Is a game that needs to be on this list because it is so awesome and so amazing, and it's obviously the ultimate. So where will we go after this? Who knows? But Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch is perfect for online multiplayer. Okay, so I think it's time to talk about, I have to say this is my favorite online multiplayer on the Nintendo Switch. And honestly, it was my favorite on the Wii U as well, and that is Splatoon 2. Well, for the Wii U, it was Splatoon. But Splatoon 2 took everything that Splatoon 1 did great and added to it, and it's just an absolute awesome game. I love playing this so much. I remember whenever the first one came out, I streamed it so much on Twitch and on YouTube, and I had so much fun. I need to do that again with this one. I've done it on this channel before, but I haven't done it in a really long time. But honestly, I love playing this game. Playing it online with all your friends, whether they're in the next town over, or the next city, or they live a state away, or maybe in a different country. This is definitely one of those games I think you have to have if you're going to take your Nintendo Switch and play online multiplayer games. Now, this is essentially Nintendo's version of a shooter. And I say essentially, it's a shooter, but there's no blood, there's no gore. It's family friendly, and I think it's even rated E10, which is pretty awesome. So if you are younger and you like games like this, this is definitely one you should definitely be playing. I love every different mode. My favorite is Turf Wars. I grab that painter, and with the roller, of course, and roll and do as much damage of coloring the ground as I can, and not as much attacking people, because I just like to win as a team. And so I think this is one of those games that if you're gonna have a Nintendo Switch and you're going to have online multiplayer, this is one you've gotta buy. This is probably my favorite one out of this lot and from the Nintendo Switch, because I've had so much fun playing it, and I think you should definitely check it out if you have not already. Okay, so if you own a Nintendo Switch, you're probably thinking, why hasn't he mentioned this game before? And I think you guys probably all know what this is going to be, and that is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, I love this game for playing online. I love it for multiplayer locally. I love this game all around. And now, we didn't get a brand new Nintendo Switch version of Mario Kart. We got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is the port and upgrade, I guess you could say, of the Wii U version, but honestly, this is such a great game. I love this one so much as well. I think Splatoon 2 just beats this one out for multiplayer online for me, but that does not mean I do not love this. Now, this is one of those games I've played recently with my friends online, with my family and everything. My wife and my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, we all got on and we're playing this, and honestly, it was so much fun. Now, when you play online, you could play a multitude of different things. You could do the balloon pop, you could do, I can't even think of what it's called. There's a bunch of different ones. There's like the coin one, you can play cops and robbers, like you can normally race. It's got a ton of multiplayer features that I think this one probably has the most different features out of all these games. Like most of these games have 1 or 2 different modes. This one has like 6, and so when I'm talking about this, I love this. Now, what you can do is add your friends, your family, or you could just play online with other people, and I think this is one of those games that is totally awesome. All of these games on this list are Nintendo games, and I think either Splatoon 2 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe are the absolute best when it comes to online multiplayer. So that is why I needed to talk about this. I don't need to explain it too much to you guys. You know what it's about. But it is a game that is very awesome, and it has a bunch of different features when it does come to online multiplayer games. Okay, so we just talked about 5 different Nintendo Switch online multiplayers that are absolutely awesome, and you need to definitely have them in your collection. Now, I've got Mario Tennis Aces, Super Mario Party, we got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Splatoon 2, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, I want you guys to comment down below and tell me what your favorite out of this list is and what games I missed. I know there's a ton of games on this system for the Nintendo Switch that are online multiplayers, but I decided to kind of keep it in-house, so to say, for Nintendo. There was a few that I thought about adding that would work perfectly for this. I was thinking about maybe Rocket League or maybe Fortnite, because those are both really big online multiplayers, but I decided to go against those just because there aren't Nintendo games and you can play those on other consoles. So with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Comment down below and make sure to let me know what games I missed that you thought should have been on this list. And also, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification because it lets you know when I post more videos, which is every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And honestly, one more time, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stay safe, practice social distancing, wash your hands, all that jazz. We're in a quarantine now, and I thought this would be great because we're not really allowed to have couch co-op multiplayer games, so I figured why not stay at home, stay on your couch, and play online multiplayer with your friends with the Nintendo Switch. So if you like this, comment down below and tell me that you did like it. Make sure you hit that like button, and one more time, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you have a good day.